Yup, skibbity,
What
yit.
what is that?
This is apparently modern slang that kids use
I
nowadays.
have heard skibbity. I have no idea what it means, but you're okay. That's a really good way to intro this
Intro, yeah,
because, yes, slang language changes so quickly,
and so crazily.
and every generation
Hmm.
has different slang words or things that are just become part of their vernacular that's cool to say, and then they become cringy so quickly too.
They
I
become cringy so quickly, but also they just puzzle everyone else so much, every
agree.
other generation.
Yeah.
You can listen to teenagers talking to each other on the subway, or if you have some, I don't know, like friends who have teenage kids, and you're like, I have no idea what they're talking about.
No
I
idea.
don't know if it's good, if it's bad, if Steven is, because he's Sigma, does it mean that he's an awesome guy or that he's
Is it an
terrible
insult?
guy? Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
And
And
I feel ancient. I feel like a
yeah.
dinosaur.
And they're happening. I feel like it's getting younger and younger with the slang. My 5-year-old nephew is walking around going 6'7".
Oh, don't get me started on
Anytime
six
someone
seven.
says six, anytime someone says seven, he pipes in and just says 6'7".
My niece, she's almost 7, she does the same. And I was talking to my friend. She has two younger sisters. One of them is 10, the other one is 14. And she's like, 6, 7 is all over the place. And I was like venting about it, like, oh, what does it mean? Like, it has no meaning, like, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, well, it's fun for them because, like, they, especially when it occurs naturally somewhere, it's a lot of fun for them. Like, for example, she was like, oh, we were at my mom's place. I was at my mom's place, and mom's like, oh, what time is it? And we all looked at the microwave, and the time was 6, 7, and everybody was like, 6, 7. And I was like, I still do not get it. And so we talked, we had this conversation. The next day, I was waiting for a friend, for Roberta actually, to come over to my place, and I was texting her my buzzer. And I was like, oh, Robbie, by the way, I have new buzzer. And as I'm texting it, I realized that the last two digits of my buzzer is
Six,
6, 7. And as I'm texting it, like my brain goes like 6, 7. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I becoming?
Oh my gosh. It's so funny how it does catch us. Like we do hear it.
Yes.
And I've had conversations with my friends too about, new generation, Gen Z, Gen Alpha slang. And it's there, some people have this opinion that, oh, like these days, the slang, it has no meaning. Nobody,
Hmm.
there's nowhere where it came from. It's just random. But then I can argue that we had slang, the millennial generation when we were young, we had slang that didn't mean anything either.
Anything.
We had so many of those. Just I don't know if you know, like, what's up?
Yeah, that
So
one I
cringy.
do know because it was like what, early 2000s?
Early
Yeah, it
2000s.
came to us too. With
Really?
the very scary movie, right?
Yeah. Oh, Scream, you're right. No.
No, the very scary movie.
A scary
Or
movie
just
or
a scary movie.
scary movie.
Like a parody on
Yes.
Scream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it had no meaning. And you weren't even saying what's up or how are you. You just said
It's
it
just
to
like,
your friends and just sticking your tongue out to everybody. And it's just
but it was so much fun.
it was fun. This is what I mean, but this is what the younger generation have right now.
Oh dear God.
The six
Yeah,
seven is our was that, It doesn't have to
totally.
have meaning. It's
Yeah.
just fun. It's fun for kids.
Yeah.
So, what we have decided to do
Hmm.
is let's try to, you know, understand our younger generations. So let's try to understand a little bit about Gen Z.
Let's do
Although
it.
Gen Z is getting older now, so
Yeah.
it is a
So it's
lot of
like alpha
Gen Alpha.
going into alpha
So
domain
that whole
territory.
these generations, you have a list of some slang words, and
Uh-huh.
I have a list of some slang words, and let's try to test each other to see
Let's see.
if we know
Yeah.
what they mean. And so, fair
And let's
warning,
try to guess.
let's try to guess. Fair warning, this is probably going to be a very cringy episode
Yeah, because we're
for
gonna be doing it
our
all the
youngins there.
time. And drip it and whatever. Yeah, I'm just like throwing in the words that I have on my list and
Okay.
that
Do you
like
want to start with one?
sure.
Okay.
And you know what? Funnily enough, the first one on my list is skibidi.
Okay.
What, like, what's skibidi?
I have no idea. I have heard it. So
Okay.
I've heard people using it, and I don't have any contextual clues as to what it means. I've heard skibbity and I've heard skibbity toilet.
Okay.
Again,
Okay.
no idea. I feel like it's just kind of something that people say, like 6'7". I don't know if
Uh-huh.
there's a meaning. So I think it's just something that people use to fill the space, to fill silence.
Could
Like
I
they
still have
just
no
say
idea.
skibbity or skibbity toilet.
Oh my God, this sounds
I
terrible.
don't know. Do you know
Okay,
what it means?
so I have no idea what it means. I've seen it so much on the internet across all the languages that
Okay.
I speak, but so apparently skibidi is a slang which could mean good, bad, cool, and is named after the popular YouTube series called Skibidi Toilet by
Oh,
an animator, Alexei Gerasimov, who is apparently Russian or Ukrainian. And most of the videos show toilets with the heads of grown men spinning and talking while singing songs.
okay.
It sounds
So
terrible.
it can mean something good or bad.
Something good, bad, or cool. Yeah, so apparently this is like exactly what you said.
So anything.
Anything.
So you can just say skibbity toilet for
Yeah,
anything or skibbity.
or skibbity.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah,
Okay. All right, that's fair. I have one for you.
yeah.
I don't know if you know what this means. Riz.
Actually, I do know
Yeah?
this one. I do
Okay.
know Riz. Again, I believe that I've seen it or heard it
Yeah.
somewhere, and I was curious enough and not busy enough to Google it. So Riz is short for charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that like to have a lot of Riz means to be like very cool and charismatic and
Charismatic.
likable and
Yeah.
attractive.
Yes. So
Yeah.
they'll say like, "Oh, they've got Riz,"
Hmm.
right? They you can also call somebody Rizzler.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess that's just like the noun form to call
Okay.
somebody. So she's got Riz and then they're a Rizzler, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, charisma is such a beautiful word.
Oh, it is a
How would you
nice
turn
word.
it into a res?
It's fun to say though. Riz.
It is,
They've
yeah.
got Riz. I like it. I feel like it's kind of millennial adjacent. I feel like that would be something that millennials would have used.
Okay, you know what? Let's surprise people close to us. So tomorrow, I know that you're going to a family function, and I'm meeting my friend tomorrow. So let's try and walk around like to throw at least like a couple of words and see what their reaction is.
We can make it a personal challenge. Just try to throw it
Let's
in
do
to
it.
see if anyone suspects anything.
Exactly. Or if anyone looks weird at us, like, what?
Oh, my family, 100% they will catch it the first time around, especially my sister. Because
Okay.
she's actually a cusp millennial. So she was born right at the edge
Hmm.
of Gen Z slash millennial. Although they say younger
Hmm.
generations, I think they had an episode that covered this, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But the younger of siblings generally take on the generation of their siblings. So technically my sister is a millennial
Yes.
because
But she's still like on the cusp
she's on
and
the cut.
she was
Yeah. But
raised.
I think she would be very
Interesting.
affected.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have another one?
Yes, I actually have the combination of the first one and the second one, and apparently there is something that you can say that sounds like skibbity riz. What's a skibbity? So now we know what skibbity is. Now we know
Okay.
what riz is. So what do you think both of them together mean?
So we know that skibbity doesn't really mean anything. It just means like good, bad, cool. And then Riz is
Men
Chris.
singing and spinning in the
Men
toilets.
spinning it around
Uh-huh.
in a toilet. So skibbity Riz would just mean extra Riz, maybe? Like very Riz?
Uh,
I don't know.
Me either. Okay, so what the internet says,
Okay.
okay, so it's the charm shown by a male skibidi toilet to a female skibidi toilet. This is used in the reference to the toilets in the skibidi toilet animated YouTube video.
Okay, okay. So that whole skibbity world, they're just adding Riz to it.
But see, there is apparently a male skibidi toilet and a female skibidi toilet.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm
That's
just trying to like process
let
what
it
I
all
just
sink in.
read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I I will not be using that at all.
No, no,
Okay.
me either.
I have one that I have heard, and I did look it up to see what it means.
Okay.
I don't know if you know what it means. Sigma?
Sigma. Okay. Actually, see, I'm lucky so far because this one
Okay.
I actually do know too. And I have a story about this one
Hmm.
because there is a very, very, very popular song by two like 10 or 11-year-old girls from Russia. And because we have a kid, I mean, I don't have a kid, but I have my niece, and she's crazy about like pop culture on YouTube. And that song is viral, apparently, not only in the Russian and Ukrainian community, but all over the world. And it goes like Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's in Russian, but they sing like the Sigma
They
boy
say
is
Sigma
like they
boy.
say Sigma boy, and so
Okay.
apparently it's like a very good boy, like the
Well,
top of the class and like the perfect male that
okay.
like everybody wants to be around.
So that is what that means. Sigma. So we know Sigma actually is Greek
Uh-huh.
alphabet, right? But Sigma usually means a popular, dominant, independent leader. So Sigma male, or
Uh-huh.
someone who's very cool and self-sufficient. But I don't really understand because I know the term alpha, like
Yeah,
alpha male.
that's what I wanted to
So
ask.
aren't they the same thing? Well, I know alpha male is kind of negative these days. When they
Yeah,
say alpha male, it's kind of a guy who doesn't really
like toxic
respect
masculinity.
toxic masculinity, doesn't
Hmm.
really respect women, have
Hmm.
certain ideas and views on
Yeah.
culture and society. So maybe Sigma is the opposite of alpha in terms of
Like
a
he's
charismatic,
positive. Yeah.
maybe.
I've no idea, honestly.
We might need some help here with
Yeah.
our Gen Z alpha community.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. The next word, I have even no idea how to pronounce it. I'm gonna go just with gyat.
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 Gyat sounds
Never heard of this one.
okay. I, I is it Gen Z? It sounds kind of like something millennials used just as a sound. I think. I don't know. I've heard it
It's
used.
a term.
It's a term.
Maybe I'm mispronouncing it. Maybe
Okay.
it's spelled Gyat or
Gyat.
gyat.
Yeah, yeah,
Gyat.
yeah, yeah. I from what I know, it's just an expression to mean, I don't know, like wow.
Okay.
No, is that not right?
You're very, no, 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 you're very close. So gyat defines, it's a slang term and it's used to express strong excitement, surprise, or admiration.
Yeah, so similar to, I guess it's the kind of cooler way to say, gosh, oh my gosh, or God.
Gyat.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah. Maybe?
Okay.
I don't know. Again, we're just going in blind here.
Maybe, okay, do you think, maybe I'm overthinking it, but maybe it's like a very weird way of pronouncing God, like God,
Yeah,
you know?
maybe.
Oh,
I think we're probably reading a little too much into it, but
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
This is so much fun. Bring me more.
I have one that I do know. Mewing.
Mewing?
Yeah. Oh,
I've
they're
heard this
mewing.
one.
They're totally mewing in that picture.
Okay, the first, of course, association is that it has something to do with the cat.
Because cats mew.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I don't know, maybe like making a face like you're a kitty or like, I don't know.
Like poised.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if there's any relation with cats,
Uh-huh.
but it does have to do with what you're doing to your face. So you're basically mewing is I don't exactly know how to do it, but it's something about putting your tongue to the
Oh,
roof of your mouth
I know. So you
to
don't have a second chin,
so that you don't
double
have a second
chin.
chin. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can have a stronger, nicer jawline. So people are mewing to make yourself look good on camera, and I think people don't like it. At least that's kind of what I get from
How can they
comments. I
say?
have no
How
idea.
can they tell us?
I have no idea, but
Wow.
that's a thing.
This is this is crazy.
Okay.
Okay, so the next one that I have for you, very commonly used on the internet, and I thought that it meant something very different.
Okay.
And it's sus.
That's sus.
That's
I
sus.
know this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Sus is short for suspicious, right?
It is, yes.
Unless the meaning has
No,
changed.
no.
But when you see something that's sketchy or when somebody's acting
Uh-huh.
strangely, you say, "Oh, that's sus," or "He's sus."
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask. So you can call a person a
Yeah.
sus.
Yeah. So not a sus, but sus. They're sus.
He's
He's
sus.
being sus.
So it's still an adjective.
Suspicious.
Okay,
Basically,
yeah, it's short for suspicious.
it's
Okay.
basically short for suspicious.
Okay. I was thinking that it is, but now I forgot the word. Sassy?
Oh,
Like the teenagers can be sassy, right? Like
yeah.
talking back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
Oh, so that's what you thought.
I thought that sass means like sassy,
I see, I see. No,
but it's not. It's suspicious. That's what
yeah.
Hannah
I
said.
just use my
I
contextual
would
clues.
say that this whole situation is very sus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I want to know if you know two things because they kind of go together and very common for Gen Z.
Okay.
That's cap or no cap.
This one I actually know.
Okay.
And this one I actually
You
know.
know like all of them so far, the ones that
Uh,
I've mentioned.
so, I mean, these are very popular ones.
True.
And honestly, the one about Riz, it's just because I was very curious.
Mm.
And I thought that it has something to do with the candies, like the Reese's, the
Reese's
Reese's?
Pieces?
Yeah, the cups.
Yeah, peanut
Reese's?
butter. Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, I thought that it has something to do with them. And I was like, why are
Oh,
people using that? So
okay.
that's why I looked it up. Cap, no cap is very, very, very commonly used in the videos where someone is like, oh, here's a life hack for you. And then they show the life hack. And then the other person is like, let's see if it's cap or no
Yeah, yeah,
cap.
yeah. Cap or no cap videos. Yes, yes.
Exactly. So it means that whether something is true, if something works, or something is not true and doesn't work.
Basically, true
Yeah,
or false.
true or
So
false.
cap means it's false, it's a
Yeah.
lie. And then no cap is I'm being for real. I'm being real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not know. Again, I'm overthinking. I'm just trying to find any logic in this. Maybe it's about like, when you're wearing a cap and you're trying to hide your identity, like you're fake.
Ooh,
Guys, I'm blind guessing here, okay?
that's
Just
a
trying to make any sense of
but
it.
that's a good way to visualize the
Yeah,
word,
yeah.
to think of it in
So
that way.
cap means fake. You're
Hiding.
trying to hide your identity. No cap, it's true. It's me. All good.
I love that.
Yeah, okay. The next one that I have on my list is Ohio. And it's not the state. It's
But
not one of the states.
it's spelled like the
It's
state.
spelled the same.
Ohio.
Yeah. I know that it means good morning in Japanese.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So sometimes I do remember some people to say hi. They would, in a cute way, they would say Ohio.
Uh-huh.
Long time ago, I guess, for
Mm-hmm.
kids. I have no idea what it might mean now.
Me either. But Ohio, I mean, I have my cheat
Okay.
sheet. Okay. So Ohio means something weird, cringy, or odd. And it comes from the many references that strange incidents happen only in Ohio. Do you know this
Do
expression?
strange things happen in
I
Ohio?
don't know. This is, guys, I'm reading from what I found on the internet. Okay.
Yeah.
I do not know if that's true. If strange things happen only in Ohio. Maybe it's some like
I don't know.
US, like,
Cultural thing.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
I've never
So
heard that.
Ohio is something weird, cringy, or odd,
Okay. So you would just say, that's Ohio.
I
That's
guess.
so Ohio.
Oh, that's so Ohio. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Kids, do tell us if you're watching this.
I have another one.
Yes, please.
This I've heard a lot. So you can use this in different situations. Aura, negative aura, aura points. You know what
And
aura?
it doesn't mean the actual aura.
I
Does it
mean,
have something
it,
to do with the actual?
yeah,
I've never heard it in the, what did you say, aura points?
aura points,
Yeah.
negative aura, that type of thing.
Yeah, it's like the vibe.
Kind of, yeah. So, you know, when we talk about somebody's aura, it's the
Yeah.
energy
Hmm.
around them.
Hmm.
That's basically what it means. But when we're I think nowadays it's coming back, right?
Interesting.
So people are using it to say, oh, they've got aura or this is negative aura. So if they do something that's cringy or kind of
Uh,
stupid, you say, oh, negative aura or minus aura points or
oh, I love this one
aura, what is
actually.
it? Like aura negative 1,000 aura points or
Wow.
basically
Okay.
your aura a lot of the time I thought aura was like colors, people
Yeah.
saw energy and felt energy, but I think in this generation it's like a game, like a
Uh-huh.
like a video game or something where you get points, you
Oh, I
rack up
see.
points or you lose
Yeah.
points
Yeah.
based on what you do. So the
Mm-hmm.
cooler if you do something really cool, you gain aura points, and then if you
Okay.
do something they say, "Oh, okay, that's negative 100 aura
I
points."
see. I really like it. And but I still like the vibe better.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
vibe is like
it's a great word.
perfect
Yeah.
vibing.
It's a
It's not
great
like more
word.
boring. Okay. So the next one that I have on my list is the word salty.
Salty?
Yeah.
I feel like that's also a millennial word. They're being so salty. Somebody who's being a little bit sassy, like their
Okay.
attitude or
Okay.
their personality is salty. Oh no, sorry, sorry. When we say that we're salty, it's like I'm upset about something or
Okay.
offended about
There you
something.
go.
Is that what that means?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So salty describes being in a bad mood, irritated, bitter, or resentful,
Yes.
which makes sense.
Yeah. So that situation made me a little bit salty. It made me feel salty.
Nice.
I guess. Oh, I
Yeah,
feel so
I love
cringy
it.
saying this stuff and using it in actual sentences. Okay, I'm gonna try and find something that you might not know, but there's so many that I hear all the time, so maybe you already know a
Uh-huh.
lot of them. I have a long list actually. Do you know like low key, high key?
Yes, I guess that we even discussed it in one of our episodes.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, low key, definitely.
Okay, so you know what low key means.
Yes. It's like quietly, discreetly, not like very excessively.
Subtly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so something is subtly this. So when we say, "Oh, that movie was low-key good," then you
Uh-huh.
say it wasn't expected to be great,
It
but
wasn't a high key good.
exactly. So you can yeah, high key would mean
Yes.
the
Yeah.
opposite. Okay. So you know what that is. Do you know what the W and the L's are? Like take the W or take the L.
Take the W
Yeah.
or take the L.
Yeah. Or that's the W.
I do not know what that is, but if I had to guess, you take a W?
Yeah, take the W.
Oh, wow. Okay. Go out the window. Take the window. I don't know.
That's a good guess. W means win. L means lose or loss. So when we
Oh,
say take the win, be like, accept it.
oh,
Accept that you won
nice.
that. So
Okay.
for example, let's say we're competing and you're being humble and saying, "Oh no, it's, whatever." I can say, "Hey, just take the W."
Okay.
Or if you're salty about something that you lost,
Uh-huh.
somebody will just say, "Come on, just take the L. Just take the L and move on with your life."
Wow, I love it.
So WL.
Interesting. Okay, this one was very interesting and
Okay.
not as cringy and like not understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I can understand and comprehend what they mean, where they come from. Okay, I have this one. I've been saying it a couple of times during the episode at the beginning in the intro. So this is the yeet thingy. Yeet.
That was so enthusiastic.
This is how I like when I see this word, this is how I want to pronounce it. Yeet.
I know that it has to do with movement, like throwing.
It comes
Like
along with the movement.
he
Okay.
he yeeted himself out of the car.
Wow. Okay.
No?
Uh, no, because apparently yeet means to be very excited and have a lot of energy, like enthusiasm, as you said.
Oh.
And wait a second, it can also mean to throw something with a lot of force.
There we go. Yes.
Yes.
So like he yeeted that coffee into that person's
Okay, but
day.
also I guess that like when something exciting, like we're going to watch a movie on Tuesday, and I can go like, finally,
Okay.
to be very excited. And you guys know this very famous sketch, I guess, from CNL with Timothy Chalamet
Yeah.
and like some other guy where they're like reading rap using a lot of slangy.
Saturday Night Live. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
and
yes.
he uses a lot of like
Yeet,
yeet.
yeet.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and
That
that
was
was
like a
something else.
viral clip.
Yeah,
I remember that.
yeah.
Okay. So we have a lot of Gen Z, Gen Alpha words that we
Uh-huh.
talked about, but I want to ask you
Oh yeah. Okay.
about some millennial slang. So, slang that my generation used when we were young, it's definitely aged. So, we
Uh-huh.
do not really use these things
Mhm.
anymore, but they were so popular when I was a kid growing up
Okay.
in the 90s. And because you didn't grow up in
Yes.
Canada or in English speaking country,
Uh-huh.
I wanted to see if you like
Hit me.
knew any of
Hit
these.
me.
Okay. So, bye Felicia.
Excuse me. Bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have two guesses. And again, you were helping a lot with like
The
animating
way
it and the way you're saying it. So it's either meaning like your loss, or it's like you're not a part of the group. Like we're gonna yeet you out of our ranked group. Oh my God, my other friends are gonna hate me because this is what I'm gonna be
There-
doing from now
I
on.
think people are just going to be cringing this entire episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ye cheat.
See, it grows on you.
Yeah, I this is all I'm thinking about right now. So bye Felicia, it basically just means that you're done. This conversation is over. You're gone.
Uh,
It's just a way to say that you're out,
okay, yeah,
right?
well, kind of
So
like, yeah,
it was just an
okay.
expression just to
Hmm.
say
Bye,
that's it.
Felicia.
You're over.
And
That's
if
done.
your name is Felicia, it was probably like the top of
Probably,
using
probably.
it.
So we would say bye Felicia a lot. I think it came from a TV show or somewhere that we took
Hmm.
it from. Very similar. Talk to the hand because the face don't want to hear it.
Okay,
Have
this
you heard
one,
this?
talk to the hand. Yes,
Yeah.
I've heard it.
Have you heard the entire one? Talk to the hand because the face don't want to hear it.
I'm sure that I did. Somewhere in the TV show, either cartoon or a TV show, but this one I've heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what it means?
Yeah, like I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, yeah,
Like get lost.
basically.
Hmm.
Okay. What about as if?
It sounds very sarcastic.
As if. That's how we used it.
Okay. Is it when someone is either wanting too much or dreaming about something unreal and you're telling them, yeah, as if.
Basically. Yeah, you're right.
I
So,
didn't know.
yeah.
It's just, it makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
exactly. So when we say as if, it basically means yeah, right. Or
Uh-huh.
okay there, that kind of thing. Where
Okay.
it's like you're kidding me or that's a joke or something like
Okay.
that.
So it's not only about when person is like, oh, I wish I was, I
No,
don't know, super rich, and
no.
as if.
So it was just an expression which meant no way or get out of here.
Okay.
As if, like as if that would really happen, this type of thing.
Okay.
So
Nice.
that's how people would say it, as if. All
As
right.
if.
What about fat? P-H-A-T, fat.
Okay, this one you actually did tell me about this.
Did I?
You did.
Oh, okay.
I do not remember the context of our conversation, but you mentioned it, and I was like, F-A-T? And you were like, no, 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 P-H-A-T. And this was apparently a brand of clothing.
Fat Farm,
Yeah.
very popular brand of clothing when we
Yeah.
were younger. And
Mhm.
then Baby Fat was also kind of a connecting line
Yeah.
for women.
So it meant something very cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, this
Fat
one I remember you told
fat
me.
means cool,
Uh-huh.
basically. Like, oh, that's fat.
Uh-huh.
So that's how we would use it.
Oh,
Oh, I
this
feel
is
so cringy
interesting.
thing. Like it's bringing back a lot of
I
memories.
mean, this is like the part of the language, right?
That's
Part of the, like one of the stages of the language development and changes.
Yeah,
So,
very
yeah.
true. All that and a bag of chips.
All that and the bag of chips. That sounds very nice. It's like,
Sounds very nice.
sugar, spice, and everything nice. Remember, like the
Yeah,
Powerpuff Girls? Um, I guess again about like wishful thinking, like when
not
you
wishful thinking.
when you want some stuff and you're like, oh yeah, it would be nice, this and that bag of chips.
She's all that with a bag of chips. Or he's all that with a bag of chips.
Like an extra,
Just how we would describe somebody.
they're amazing.
Yes.
And even a little bit more.
They are super cool. Yes.
Okay,
So
all
when we
that.
say they are all that, we can say, "Oh, she's all that." There's actually a very famous high school movie from back
Uh-huh.
then called She's All That,
Ooh.
and the entire expression is she's all that and a bag of chips. Just so
Uh-huh.
cool. Very, very cool
Oh, I
if
love
that
it
makes
so
sense.
much. I mean, this game and the
Okay.
expressions, they're not cringy. I can see why they're cringing you, but for me, like they're not cringing me.
Yeah.
They're like they excite me. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, so
And it's
interesting.
yeah, it, I mean, feel free to use them. I think other people might cringe if you use them in
Uh-huh.
everyday language now, so I don't know how much use this is for
Yeah.
you, but chillax.
It's like chill and
Yes.
relax.
Okay.
Yes,
Chill
chillax.
and relax.
Yeah, I heard this one.
It was another one of those things that we just used all the time.
Let's
Just, oh my
chillax.
God, chillax. Usually it just meant like you're doing too much. You need
Oh,
to.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, or if, for example, your friend calls you, says, "Hey, what are you doing right now?" Just chillaxing.
Uh-huh.
So we
Or
can
you
say
can
that.
invite someone to like let's chillax
Yes.
and do nothing.
Okay.
Nice.
A question that we may have asked each other back then. What's the 411?
411.
What's the 411?
Oh my God. Okay, you know what? I very recently I have seen a reel somewhere on social media explaining this, but I don't remember.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't remember.
So 411 was the number that you used to call for information.
Mm-hmm.
So any kind of information you want, the name of some sort of business or whatever, you would call
Mm-hmm.
411. So when we ask someone what's the 411, it just basically means what's going on?
Oh, how are you?
What's new? No, not really how are you? But it actually means what's going on. So
Okay.
are you up to anything right now? Or do you have any news for me? Kind of. What's the 411?
Okay.
So you wouldn't respond to what's the 411 as I'm good. It's just, hey, this is happening tonight. There's a party tonight, or there's
I
a so
see.
when they ask you what's the 411, it's like what's going on tonight. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Let's just do a couple of others, just words.
Let's
Fly.
go. Fly?
Yeah.
Now I'm a super fly for a white guy.
Yes. And all the ladies say I'm super fly for a white guy.
Two, 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 two. Okay, but I still do not know
Oh,
what it
really?
means. I mean, I guess that it means again, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Fly means cool. Good.
Uh-huh.
Boo.
Is it like, oh, you're my boo?
Yes,
Okay.
my
That's
boo.
yeah, I get like my what is I don't know, I still do not know how to pronounce it. Bae? B-A-E before
Bay,
B-E-A before everyone else.
B-A-E,
B-A-E.
Bay.
Yeah, Bay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yes.
Okay, what about ditto?
What?
Ditto.
Ditto?
Yeah,
Oh, D-I-T-T-O.
yes.
Heard it 10,000 times. Google the meaning. Same
Oh,
10,000 times. Do not remember what it
oh,
means. Like exactly.
it means same.
Same.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if
Yes.
you say something and I agree with you, I'll
Ditto.
say ditto.
Yeah.
Bounce.
Bounce.
Gotta bounce.
Oh, I have to like skedaddle.
Get
Yeah.
out. Exactly. I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, let's bounce. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do one more. That's sick.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, this one,
Oh,
I see, I probably know this from the movies.
yeah.
From the movies.
Yeah.
And I don't know where else from. Or maybe because the word sick, when you are an ESL teacher and you teach people about the meaning of the word sick, like I'm not feeling well, and you always tell them that in the English language, there is a slang that means cool.
Yeah, it's a good
How
teaching
do I know
point.
that? I have no idea.
Contact.
Yeah, context,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God, that was so much
That was fun.
fun.
That
I
was
loved
cringy,
it.
but fun.
This is gonna be, I'm gonna be eating the whole evening today and the whole day tomorrow. Yeah, that's a
Great.
promise.
Great.
That's a
Great.
promise.
So yeah,
So,
let us know what other slang you know that you like from any generation.
yes, and whether you use Annie on daily basis.
Or if we were wrong, because we could
Yes,
very much be wrong with a lot of that
exactly.
Gen Z, Gen Alpha
Mm-hmm.
slang. So send us an email, eslpoducateme@gmail.com, or find us on Instagram at PoducateMe.
Yep, that is
Yes.
correct. And don't go anywhere. A language lab is coming.
Bye.
Bye.
Stay tuned. We have the Language Lab coming up next.
Welcome back to Language Lab, where we decode what people are actually saying and occasionally question if we're still cool.
Yes, very true. And in
Mm-hmm.
our latest episode, we dove into modern slang, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, the kind that evolves faster than your phone battery drains.
And today we are breaking it all down so you can sound fluent, current, and just the right amount of unbothered.
Yes. Hopefully we did that.
Yes.
Let's see. All right. So our first expression is don't get me started. So don't get me started is basically a warning, I guess, to the
Mm-hmm.
people that you're talking to that basically, I have a lot of opinions on this thing. So just don't get me started because
Okay.
unless you want to hear a really
Have a
long
lot to say. Mm-hmm.
exactly.
And the next word is the word parody. And parody is a humorous uh, interpretation of something. You can see a lot of movie parodies or comedians making parodies of some celebrities. That's all parody.
I
Just
love
humorous,
parodies.
yeah, interpretation.
They're so fun. Comedy
Mm-hmm.
gold. Love it. Domain. Domain is an area, basically. It can be a domain of an area of knowledge, it can
Mm-hmm.
be an area of activity. So if it's, for example, something that you're not familiar with, some sort of topic that you're not familiar with, you
Mm-hmm.
can say, oh, you know what? That's not my domain. But also physical spaces,
Physical
right?
spaces, or you can very often hear it like as a habitat
Yeah.
for certain animals or species.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or even my own house. My house is my domain.
I love
Yeah,
it. Yeah, it
yeah.
has the word dome in it.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yes.
good. The next one is, I guess, slangish word.
It's a
We're
slang.
starting with them, and
Sure.
it's the young gun. And young gun is basically young one. It's an informal way to say a young person. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just say, all right, all you youngins, I don't know what
Youngins.
you're talking about
Yeah.
these
A little
days.
bit of old school energy, but
Yes.
still there.
So one of the slang words that we talked about was the word riz, which is short for charisma. And we wanted to bring up this vocabulary word just in case we needed a
Mm-hmm.
definition. Charisma is this natural charm that some people have, and it just attracts other people. Just a very appealing personality. You can say, oh, yeah, they've got a lot of charisma. They have so much charisma. Everybody likes them. Yeah,
Yes.
no enemies.
Mm-hmm. Adjacent. I love this word for whatever reason. It just like sounds so nice.
Hmm.
And adjacent means, excuse me, next to or related to something or someone.
Yeah,
Like you can say celebrity adjacent, almost famous, but not
yeah.
quite.
Right now, we are adjacent to each other. So we're
Mm-hmm.
sitting next to each
Mm-hmm.
other.
Or I love it in board games. You can say like move to the adjacent cell
Yeah,
or whatever.
sure. Cusp. To be on the cusp is this point, kind of a edge point between two stages or two places. So we were talking about generational cusp. So
Mm-hmm.
if somebody is a cusp Gen Z, it means that they fall kind of in that last year or the first year of the generation. So you
Mm-hmm.
can either be on one way or another way. You can also just say cusp to mean at the edge, right? So
Yeah.
almost there. So I'm on the cusp of becoming really good at skiing. So it's I'm
Okay.
almost there. I'm not great at it yet, but I'm almost there. Yeah.
hmm The next word combination is a very important term with a very serious impact, I guess, on what is happening in the modern world.
Hmm.
And this word combination is toxic masculinity. And toxic masculinity is kind of harmful cultural expectations about how men should behave. And there are a lot of videos on the internet where men talk in favor of this kind of behavior.
Yeah.
And there's also, I love that these are the men that I follow, the men who expose this like
Yes.
toxic masculinity and they say why it shouldn't be
Yes.
the way it
And it's
is.
not okay in our
It's
society.
not okay and it's not a joke.
But it's a really important collocation to know.
Yeah.
These two words
hmm
are used very commonly together online.
hmm
Admiration is our next word. We have no admiration for any toxic
Nope.
masculinity
Nothing
personalities.
toxic is
Ad
allowed.
to admire or admiration is to have respect or approval or like love even for someone or something. So I have a lot of admiration for those people who
hmm
call out toxic masculinity online.
Yes, totally agree. Poised, good word.
Yes.
And if someone looks poised, it means that they are calm, confident, and self-controlled. So someone poised looks like they have their life together, even if they don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. My goal in life is to always look poised, but that doesn't happen
I
a
think you
lot.
do,
Do I? Oh, thank
actually.
you.
Yeah.
That's such a high
Yeah.
compliment. I like to hear that. Okay, sassy is our next word. I think I sometimes end up sounding a little more sassy than poised. Sassy is somebody who is bold, lively. Cheeky is another word. Just kind of
Cheeky
like,
is a good one.
very lively, colorful. They have strong opinions and they express them. So,
hmm
sassy comments, we can describe people as being sassy, right? We just
hmm
anything that's very lively or opinionated, we can
Yeah,
say.
I do not know why, but in my brain I have this word associated with teenagers or
Yeah.
kids, yeah, who are talking back to their
There's
parents.
a really famous movie in Korea from a long time ago, and it's the English translation is called My Sassy Girl. It was
Uh-huh.
really, really popular. I think it was the first Korean movie, one of the first Korean movies I've ever watched. And it's about this girl who's just very different from
Uh-huh.
other, typically Korean people. She was very outspoken and she just did what she wanted. And it's a really good movie.
My sassy girl.
Yes.
Love it. Okay, and the next expression is cheat sheet. A great one. And cheat sheet is a quick reference guide with some key information. You can have cheat sheet when you're getting ready for some kind of an exam or a test, or when you're giving a presentation, or when you're even, I don't know, in a meeting at work and you
Yeah.
have to lead the meeting. You can also have a cheat sheet with some key information. And this is like a backup system for your brain,
Yeah.
like not to forget what you need to say,
Yeah.
bullet points.
Odd. When something is odd, it is strange or
Mhm.
unusual, not normal. So, if something is weird, you can say as a response, "Oh, that's odd."
What was the word? Ohio.
Ohio
Yeah.
is odd
Yeah.
to use because we have no context of that. We don't know much about
Yeah, we
Ohio.
have no idea
So,
what's happening. The next word is the word aura. And aura is the vibe or energy that someone gives off. And you might know this word from esoterics, where people are going to special places where other people can read your aura, meaning like the energy around you. And as Hannah mentioned in the episode, it's like usually reflected as a spectrum of different color
yeah,
coming from like within you. So yeah, that's aura. But basically it's the vibe.
it's
If we're
vibe.
talking like yeah, human language, it's the vibe.
Yes. To rack up. To rack up means to accumulate or to collect. So when we
hmm
rack up points, so if I'm playing a game with my friends, And the goal of the game is to get the most points. I can say, oh, I'm racking up those points. Like I'm getting a lot of points. You can rack up a bill at a restaurant. Maybe you don't really look at the menu and then you order this and a little bit of that. You start to rack up things on your bill.
It makes so much sense now that you're saying this because, like, imagine you have a rack
Yeah.
and you're putting things on a rack,
Yeah.
like as if like you're hoarding the thing. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this generation, this current generation, they rack up aura points.
They do. The next word is the word discreet. And if you do something discreetly, or if you are discreet, it means that you're careful and you're not drawing too much attention. Yeah.
Secret.
Secret.
Like think of it as dis-secret.
Mhm.
Discreet.
Okay.
I don't know, just maybe some way you can remember the word. Next word we have subtle. Subtle with a silent B.
Pronunciation
And
word.
we should also think about it as the B in the word subtle is actually very subtle,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Oh, I love it. Good one.
Subtle means when something is not obvious or just kind of delicate and it's not out there, right? So you can have, for example, subtle humor. So when something
Mm-hmm.
is kind of, you need to think about it for you to understand the humor. You can say, oh, that's subtle humor. Or subtle smells when something is not
I
super
wanted to say about subtle
subtle
flavor.
flavors. Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
good. The next word is the word humble, and humble means modest, not very arrogant, and the classic humble brag, which is not actually very humble.
No, it's not.
Mm-mm. It's still a brag.
It's still a brag. It's not so humble. Your loss, this is an expression that we use. I like this expression. We say somebody missed out on something, like, you know what? You're missing out. It means just, yeah, you're missing out on this. Your loss.
Exactly. Especially if you invite them and they don't want to go
Yeah.
or participate in an activity and you tell them, you're lost,
Yeah.
like
You
you're losing,
you,
not us.
you probably would have fun, but
Hmm.
your decision.
Awesome. So, language changes faster than trends, and slang is always on the move.
That's right. So, whether you're on the cusp of mastering it or still decoding it with a cheat sheet, keep listening, keep learning, and
Educate
podukate yourself.
yourself.